Good morning. My name is Fred Kowal and I am statewide president of United University Professions. We represent professionals and academic staff at SUNY's state-operated campuses, including here at SUNY New Paltz, SUNY's public teaching hospitals, and system administration. Thank you for joining us today. I am joined by UUP members, community leaders, and student advocates. And many of these have joined us previously for events like this, advocating for our campuses, our communities, our students, and each other. And it is great to be here to advocate for campuses like New Paltz and Delhi, which are so essential to their communities. We kicked off this campaign last week at the University at Albany, and we'll be traveling to the College of Environmental Science and Forestry in Syracuse later this week, followed by visits to Buffalo State, Plattsburgh, Old Westbury, and Brockport's downtown Rochester campus. Last year, we had some significant legislative wins, thanks to the advocacy of UUP members across the state and the partnership with key legislators. But last year was only a starting point. New Paltz has a projected budget deficit of over $10 million for 22-23, and Delhi's projected deficit is $8.4 million. The colleges we are visiting, along with all of SUNY's colleges and universities and public teaching hospitals, drive their regional economies and are vital to New York State's economy. Economic development is defined as the creation of wealth from which community benefits are realized. SUNY is economic development. The economic returns on investing in SUNY are indisputable. We cannot let these campuses and communities fail due to a lack of proper public funding. SUNY New Paltz is one of the leading economic engines in this region and throughout the Hudson Valley. Nearby in the southern tier of New York, where SUNY Delhi is located, there are over 10,000 SUNY employees, either directly or indirectly, through 19,000 jobs in the area for a total economic impact of nearly $3 billion. We have a few speakers here today who will speak more about the impact of SUNY New Paltz on the Hudson Valley, but I want to take a moment to say some things about SUNY Delhi, because their impact is vital as well. SUNY Delhi offers robust online education to enhance accessibility to college education, especially for working students. And it places a strong emphasis on experiential learning, preparing students for real-world careers and professions we need in New York, like, for instance, nursing. Delhi boasts the first veterinary science, technology, and construction technology programs in the country. Delhi is also home to the first ever graduate program at a SUNY technical college, the Master of Science in Nursing Education. Oftentimes what is lost is the discussion about the need to expand education for nursing. The challenge is to get the faculty that can teach. SUNY Delhi's program assists in that important work. Statewide, SUNY has an economic impact of nearly $30 billion per year, flowing through over 80% of New York's industries. Additionally, there are 1.8 million SUNY graduates participating in the workforce, and SUNY is one of the top 10 largest employers in every region outside of New York City. In communities across the state, SUNY contributes to a more diverse and highly educated population by providing cultural resources, physical assets, and a critical mass of intellectual, civic, and economic activity that filters into neighborhoods, businesses, and public spaces. Investing in these communities through proper funding from the state will in turn help the state of New York. SUNY campuses, including employees, students, and visitors, stimulate their local economies through the purchase of goods and services. Those dollars circulate through the state and regional economy, and every state dollar invested in SUNY yields a return of over $8. As we head toward another budget announcement from the governor and the upcoming legislative session, UUP is committed to advocating for much-needed operating aid for SUNY campuses and the local communities where they are located. But we need to go further. When we talk about austerity, when we talk about privatization, let's remember that that includes tuition and fees that grow as a burden to students, leading to unending debt. Well, let's make this year the year that we put the public back in public education, which can only be accomplished through a full financial commitment by the state, ending the reliance on student tuition to fund the system forever, and other harmful privatization practices. No tuition, no fees. SUNY is a public good with real public value, and it deserves to be funded as such. We cannot fix the financial problems facing New Paltz, Delhi, or any other campus by limiting class options, overcrowding classrooms, or raising tuition. No, there needs to be a commitment to this public good. 100% state funding for this public higher education system is an absolute necessity, and the time for it is now.